So here we have these jack stands. They look like this when they are removed from the box. The box itself is this one. It's already opened. Jack stands made by BJC. Said support auto cu reglaj. That's in Romanian. So we have two of them, that and that, and those are the extensions. Okay, it has a rubber on the top there, which I already glued in, so I cannot remove it. So it has a thick rubber on the top, so it should not scratch the under part of your car. It's for 3 tons, 3000 kilograms, industrial. Okay, and 190 millimeters, 19 centimeters by 20 centimeters. That's the, I think that one's 19, that one is 20. 28 centimeters is the height, with that inserted, of course. So 28 centimeters is the minimum height from here to there, and 450 millimeters, 41 centimeters, is when it's extended. So 41 there. Okay, you have two pieces, this and that one. 3 tons. The overall weight is 5 kilograms. Okay, it has a manual. BJC. It's already broken. Whatever. It's in Polish, if I'm not mistaken. Same is mentioned here also. Those are just the covers. These were inside. 3 tons are mentioned there. These are grabbing the sides. It's pretty thick metal. The top is covered in rubber. Okay, and it has this safety feature that is being inserted there. Just a second element which holds the entire weight of the car. And on the other side it has this arm, and inside that small thing which is blocking this one. So it looks like this from the inside. This arm is doing the blocking. So insert this there. When this is down, you cannot push it down. It will not go down until you open that up, and then it goes down. So that thing is blocking. You can pull it up, but you cannot push it down until you raise this. Okay, and this is just another piece of metal. After you raise it up, for safety reasons, you can introduce this one also from the other side. So from this side where it is connected from there, because it has a flat side. This also. So that is the flat side. It enters freely, it's moving even if there is weight on top. So this one is holding, but that is a additional securing mechanism just in case this one fails. With this one inserted, you cannot raise it up. I mean, it will not fall out, but if you remove it, it will exit. And that's about it. 3000 kilograms. That's the bottom. So it has flat sides, so it's not just a thin metal so that it will enter into the ground. And here's a Renault Espace from 2010, and just as a size comparison, it's pretty tall already, as you can see. So you have to lift up the car quite well to be able to insert it below, and after that to raise it up even higher. Here we have electric scissor jack, and let's try to raise up this Renault Espace from 2010. So I have to raise up the car from this element. So from there where that small hole is, and from there. so that part is more secure. It has two heads, this one and that one, that is longer. It doesn't have such a deep cut in it compared to this one, so this looks somewhat more safer, but of course this doesn't have thread at the end. Let's try this one. There's a hole in the middle and there is no thread here as it is there. So make sure the car is in park, just in case it's automatic. So press the start and P is squared there, so it is in park. That means that the front wheels are halfway blocked. I say halfway because if you lift it they will spin. So the front wheels are blocked only when both of the front wheels are on the ground, but if you lift one through the differential they can spin. So at least make sure the handbrake is pulled, that red thing, which is that one, but it's already pulled. So to pull it on this Renault Espace 4, just pull that one and that's it. To release it, pull it out and push in the button. Now it's released. Now that red thing is flashing, so it's not pulled. Pull it. Now it's not flashing, so the handbrake is pulled. Okay. And to power these scissors, I will connect it directly to the battery. So I will open the hood, use this connector thing from the battery to the 12-volt connector. Raise up that one. That's my thing. That's the negative. Connect the black there and I pressed this in. And connect the positive somewhere here. And that's also my thing. So minus, let's say, there somewhere. Move it a little bit to get off the dust for better contact. And make it longer. It's not too easy, maybe onto one of these screws. Move it to get off the dust. So I just connected this 12-volt plug here. And now connect the scissor jacks 12 volts to this. We have a red LED. Okay. And this has this wire on the right wire, which is coming from the left. We receive power and other one goes to the scissors jack. So yes, it's working. Now position it somewhere to the left side so that the jack should be attached somehow later. Let's see, how can I do that? So it's working until you press the button. Now let's do a test. Let's measure how much current is this thing using. So here we have this amp clamp for direct current, AC/DC clamp. Okay, and rotate that one to, let's say, 600 amps, which is for both of them, AC and DC. And let's zero it out somewhere there, and either to the plus or to the minus. You should put it just around one wire, either to the plus, either to the minus. If you put it onto both of them, which has both wires, it will not measure anything. So let's put it there. I will push the button. 4.5 amps, 5 amps, 5.3 amps. Wheel is not yet off the ground. We have a lamp also. So it's consuming 6 amps. It's not off the ground. Let's put it to the black one. 6.3. The wheel seems to be off the ground. The other wheel is not off the ground yet. Okay, let's see, that's enough. More exactly the jack stand will say if it's enough or not. If it can be insert it there. So that's the safe point, and I'm over there. So I could not really insert the jack stand there next to the jack, but I can do it here. So by lifting it up from there, that is in the air and that one is just a little bit in the air, and I can insert it there. Let's see if I can lift it even more. Not too much. At the maximum height it should stop. It's pretty straight. Yes, it stopped. It's not working anymore. Down is working. Up it's not working. So I raised it up just one step. Okay. If we want, we can insert that also. Let's see if this part is good enough to hold the car. I'm not sure. On the other side I don't have that part. Let's see if this is a good idea to support it from this or not. So I'm putting it down. The other one should support the vehicle. It's getting closer. Cracking sounds. That corner is on it. Till now it looks okay. That rubber doesn't look okay. That's just the rubber. Now let's try to raise this side up. There, in that portion where it's not really good. So in order to insert it, you need to raise it up even more. Is it cutting that rubber? Now this corner is under the other tool. Interesting. After raising and lowering multiple times, these wires are not warm. Nothing. No heat here either. They aren't warm. So that connection is pretty okay. So the car is being held not exactly in the correct points. Correct would be there and there to the left. Now let's try to remove the wheels. And for these lug nuts I need a 19mm hexagonal tool. The other side is square. So that was the front wheel, that was the rear wheel. Because of the front traction and gravel roads, I'm using this car off-road also. The front wheel is starting to peel off. It's not warm, the threads are still deep enough, but the rubber is broken. And the rear one is not. That's the inside of the wheel of this rim. The weights are here in this corner. There's just a cap, you can push it out. That's the outside of the rim, much nicer. That's the inside of the rim, uglier. So I removed the wheel from there, but I cannot put it back somehow. The height is not great enough, so I have to raise it up a little more. Maybe the jack went into the ground, the weight of the car pushed into that rubber, I'm not sure, but I need to raise it up a little bit more. Now the wheel is inserted. So once again, raise it up to be able to remove that one and remove that one. Go up. You need more. Higher. The rubber will be cut there in time. It's already pretty broken from one single use. You might want to put a stronger material there. Down to the ground. Cracking sounds. More cracking sounds. All the weight is on that jack. Now go up. It's slightly going to the left. And that's a bad point to support your vehicle. As you can see, it's deformed. So, rubber is a little bit cut there in the center. And this is deformed. So, do not leave your car from that point. It's deformed. The other one, not really. It's just rubber. And as it came down, notice the angle is towards the left. So it got deformed because of the movement. As the weight of the car is coming down, it can slide a little bit forward or backward. In this case, it was moving to the front. So this is not deformed, but that one is. Now the same dilemma on this side also. You have a small portion from where you can lift up your car, and from that point you should also support your car. So lift it up and support it from that much space, unless you find a strong metal under somewhere, and lift it and hold it from there. So this portion is safe to lift from, and this is the end. I will try to lift it from that corner. That portion will not hold anything, and somehow insert this one to that end. As I can see, somebody, or maybe me, I'm not sure, already deformed it there also. By the way, the car's engine is not started, so I'm consuming from the car's battery. The wheel is moving, is off the ground. It's not too tall, and it's not good. So this is the safe part, and that's the not safe part. And I cannot push it to the right. Even this one is moving slightly to the right. Interesting. So I inserted those stands here and there, but only the jack is holding the entire weight of the car. The wheels are off the ground, so the jacks are useless. They are there for safety reasons, just in case the car falls off the jack. I cannot raise that there, but the wheel is off the ground and slightly moving. So these are the wheels from the right side. One rim was once damaged, but I don't see any sign of damage. And repair, maybe that line is a sign of repair, I'm not sure. By the way, when you put the wheel back, then you have to put the wheel onto this circular part. So that circular part has to enter there, and then insert the lug nuts. Something like that. So you have to lift it up and then rotate it to match the holes. There we have the hole. Put on a lug nut Now tighten it.